morning. My name is Noor, and I'm just about to showcase my project for the AI Builder application for Simple. So this project that I created is called a NexusML, which is essentially a hub for machine learning, and it's essentially could be used by any data scientists or any engineer essentially trying to get into machine learning, because right now machine learning is quite a tedious process, because like it's quite fragmented essentially. Every process is really tedious. First, collecting data and then cleaning the data, from there going into the visualization, going into after visualization, when we go into building the machine learning models, then comparison between different models is also really tedious, because we need to run different scripts, we need to compare different notebooks, or create different CSV charts. So this is kind of the idea of this hub out here. So this is kind of the overview of what we have in the system as of now. There's 3 datasets and 4 experiments that we ran, and it could be on any dataset or a single dataset. But if we go to the datasets, we can have multiple datasets in there. We can import datasets. Right now, I can import from local file like CSV files or Kaggle, but we can essentially add way more ways, different ways to import the datasets, and from different APIs as well. And then the visualization. Before we go to the visualization, I'll quickly show how the importing of dataset works. So we'll quickly go, let's say local. Let's do IKEA product catalog. Okay, so it'll kind of come in there, and essentially kind of a little description of how much data is in there. Then if we go to the visualization, you can see there's other visualization as well, but we'll stick to the data table because it's the most descriptive, but it'll tell what's in the data, the ID, product name, and obviously there could be more kind of filtration process that can be added in the data table, but as of now this is as helpful as it needed to. This alone is quite tedious. If we need to do multiple data sets, we need to program different scripts. It's quite tedious, right? So you can kind of compare or choose whatever data sets you want. Let's say we stick to this one, IKEA, and we go to the experiments. So traditionally we'll run one machine learn experiment at a time, but what we can do is we can automate all of them, so it'll run all experiments at the same time, and essentially we can choose which one we wanna go with, which model it would be the best for our case. For example, right now I believe the reason is we haven't cleaned any data, or we haven't done any processes in the datasets itself, any cleaning. But right now, RFS is the best in this case. And obviously, if we want to export this report, we can quickly click on the report, and it'll give us the downloadable version of the report. And then if we want to run a manual test, again, we can choose this, and we can choose which one we want, and maybe even have different configuration for the data set. So we can essentially create as many tests as possible. And yeah, so that's kind of the quick brief idea of what this surface or this hub could be, because right now the whole process of creating machine learning model is really tedious, and this could be a platform that can elevate that. And again, it's not removing human from any decision making or anything. It's just easing or automating the tedious processes that are not required. And most importantly, the two main things still stay in place. The first is defining the problem, that is, which data set we need to perform these experiments on. And the second thing is, once the experiments are done, which model we should proceed with, which model we should deploy. And again, like, we can even automate the deployment processes here as well, but I haven't introduced that for this MVP. Yep, that's pretty much it, and it was lovely to talk about it. And if there's any question, feel free to shoot me an email, and I would love to talk more about this product or even more. All right, take care, have a good day.